All right, what's up, ballers? I haven't made any videos in a while. I'm gonna have to make this quick because I don't have a light and I'm black, I'm dark, and got home from work. I'm trying to beat the little bit of sunlight I do have here, so I'm gonna make this quick. Haven't made any videos in a while just because I've been ugly. I needed a haircut, so you know what I'm saying. You see, we swimming, ballers, we swimming. Beer coming soon. Anyway, what I have to say today is baseball, Major League Baseball, MLB. Major League Baseball is soft. What's the Kobe meme? Soft. Or Wahidu. If I gotta be completely real, man, no cap, baseball is kind of soft. Not the players. Well, no. I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's the players too. In every other sport, I feel like there is some level of well, I guess every other sport that I'm thinking of usually has a lot of contact. So it's difficult to be soft with all that contact that's happening. And I guess what I mean by soft is like, I'll explain it. Soft as in you can't do certain things with emotion without somebody being emotional about that. And I'll explain what I mean by that. Being at bat, I have spent all my entire life to get to where I am in this box, to swing this bat, to hit this ball for my team, for my family. I've done so much. This is all that I have is baseball. This is essentially what I feel like baseball players go through. And so I have all this talent, all this hard work that I put in. It's a game. It's something like you're trying to win something. All of these things culminated into this pot that creates emotions, I feel like. And in baseball, you can't let that pot get overflowed. You can't have something happen to you to where your pot's overflown or overflown. Wow. It's full. It overflows is what I was thinking of there. You can't let your pot overflow with emotion in baseball, or at least it's not. It is looked down upon. I'm going off on a tangent here, but back to what I'm saying about how soft baseball is as a batter, if I hit the shit out of that ball, if I hit this ball, look, I don't understand how you can swing so hard at something, hit it so hard that all the people playing this game who win millions or who get millions of dollars to play this game can't go out there and get the ball because you knocked it completely out of the park. Why can't I get emotional about that? Like, why? And I'm saying it's soft because of emotions, but I'm also saying that, man, I gotta get my thoughts together, y'all. I'm saying it's soft because of counter emotions. I am someone who enjoys the emotions inside of baseball. I think that's why I don't too much have a problem with the product on the field like a lot of people do, because just like this baseball page that I'm running here, we like to focus on the players showing emotion. I feel like that's such a marketable side of the game right now. And so when MLB goes completely against that, I feel like that is what is pertaining to like why the game is in a bad state of marketability. It's just because you won't let the players be them. And that brings me to the case of Nick Castellanos. This redlegnation.com, and a writer, Doug Gray. I'm just going to be completely honest. I don't know much of his work. I just needed to get some writing about exactly what happened with Nick Castellanos. So this happened. This is a situation that happened on the field. Happened, I want to say, about a week ago. Ooh, phenomenal tweet by Mo Egger there. All right. So in an altercation that had the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds, it's called bench clearing. Clearing the benches is what the baseball term for it is. All right, so about a week ago, there was an event or a situation that happened between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. More importantly, it was between, it's about Nick Castellanos, Nicholas Castellanos. Very, very amazing player. Look him up if you don't know who he is. I know I do a lot of content for people who don't follow baseball, but if you want somebody who is hard and not soft, then Nick is definitely the person to follow or to like keep along with. Yeah. So this is what happened. He was suspended 2 games, I'm bringing this up because the suspension actually was just upheld, so he's actually now gonna have to serve his suspension of those 2 games. Let me go to this tweet I saw earlier. Steve Manusco, SPMANCUSO. Yeah, he tweeted this, and I just thought like his perspective on it was interesting, just like how he's shitting on the MLB. But he goes, Nick Castellanos was told by MLB his suspension was because he incited a 2-minute shoving match that posed the risk of a super spreader COVID event. So he's basically suspended for health and safety, I guess. But how do you incite a riot? I will tell you how you incite a riot, or at least what MLB says is how riots are incited. What I'm about to pull up here is a picture of moments after Nick Castellanos did his moment of inciting the riot. But what you'll see here is Yadier Molina is putting his hands on the neck of Nick Castellanos, who is facing away from the 2 people who are on the St. Louis Cardinals, who were very much part of this situation as well. So the actual situation, we're gonna get into that. So I could just play the video, honestly, but to make it real quick, if I don't play the video, I'm not sure yet, but basically Nick Castellanos hit a home run earlier in the game, pimped it, looked at it, and I have my leggings on now, or I would get up and like kind of show you what he was doing. It's like the like clicking his heels, like you hit it so hard that you just kind of like jumping out, like, yeah, let's go, like before you like round the bases. So this is where baseball gets soft. Or baseball players. Why would you get mad? Who is a pitcher? Man, dude, I can't even. You know, just for his own sake, I'm not even gonna say his name because I can't even find it. Because pitcher soft. Anyway, Castellanos home run, clicking his heels. Then afterwards, he gets back up to the plate, and the pitcher's kind of throwing a little bit closer to him.
Oh, the first pitch drills it. Castellanos gives a stare, and he'll be granted first base.
Yachty keeping the peace out there, explaining what happened.
Something I've never seen before. Nick Castellanos grabs the ball, and he's like holding it up to the pitcher like, yo, you want this? Like, you throwing it at me? Like, Is this what it is? This is what's happening, is essentially like what he was saying. And then he gets on base. I think he steals a couple bases after that, and he's on third. Pitcher throws a wild pitch, which a wild pitch just means that the catcher can't catch it. It's like
first pitch away, squirts loose. Castellanos storms home. The shovel, he's safe. And Castellanos right in the face of Woodford, and now the bench is empty. This divisional rivalry game, Castellanos took exception to getting hit by a pitch. And
this is where it gets mad basketball. Like you ever just dunked? Well, I've dunked before. I got insane hops. If you probably can't tell right now, but about 6 even. You know, my hops are insane. But never dunked on anybody. But it was almost like he slid in, so he scored his run. So that automatically is like heart beating. You just stole home essentially. Like you scored a run. But it was almost like a basketball play of being like dunked on. Because both players end up on the floor. And when in the best moment, this was like one of the best moments I've ever seen in baseball in a long time. And I hope that Major League Baseball finds a way to use the images in the video that of like Nick Castellanos flexing on that pitcher, because that is going to get viewership up. That all this other soft stuff of like being mad about it is not, throwing at somebody for looking at a home run too long is the softest shit ever. Soft. Good flex. You can't see my pec right here, but my pec is flexing, because I imagine that's how hard of a flex that Nick Castellanos was flexing. The man's pretty big. He gives a nice nasty flex, looking that man in his eye, and lets out a LFG. LFG, that's a let's fucking go. He let out a LFG on that man's ass. He was let's fucking. I mean, looking at him, it was almost. It kind of reminds you of the Tyronn Lue, that's his name, Coach Lue, Tyronn Lue, and Allen Iverson moment where he's like stepping over him. It felt like that. Nobody got suspended for that shit, right? Nah, not at all. But the softness of player reactions in baseball and the softness of the suits in the commissioner's office have set baseball up for failure when it comes to letting these players show emotion. If you're a pitcher and somebody sends your shit to way back yonder, when they come up to plate again, do the best that you can do. That person at bat, talent, they've been doing as much work that they can put in to hit the ball as far as they can, and you've been doing the exact same thing. You've been doing the exact same thing on the other side of the ball. So when they come back up to plate, what should you do? Not throw at them. Do not do that. That's soft. I know that's like, ooh, like trying to hit somebody. That's like, it's like a hard thing to do. Like, oh yeah, it's gonna make fights and stuff, and fights are cool. No, man, it's a game. It is a game. When they come back up to play, you do everything you can to strike them out. And that's just me. Listen. I've never played above high school, so I have not much to offer there. All I'm saying is, as a viewer, you should not be soft. As a viewer, I'm saying that baseball players should not be soft. Should not be soft. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just leave this to be this. I was gonna mention some other articles. I will get that into a video soon. We're gonna talk about the Atlantic League, where MLB is trying to change the product on the field to hopefully get, people 30 somethings and under to tune into the game. And then I think we're gonna talk about former MLB star, former Brave, Gary Sheffield, and what he had to say about the actual product on the field. So I'm going to get those episodes to you soon. I just wanted to talk about how soft baseball was today. That is it. This is Blackball Baseball. You're a baller. You're a baller. I'm a baller. We're all ballers. And we'll get to you soon. Enjoy some baseball.